Learning English helps me arrange playdates for my child.
SBS acknowledges the traditional custodians of country and their connections and continuous care for the skies, lands, and waterways throughout Australia. Hi, my name is Nikki, and like some of you, I have very active children who love to play with their cousins and friends. Playdates are great opportunities for my kids to spend time with other kids. What is a playdate, you may ask? A playdate is a time that parents arrange with other parents so that their children can spend time and play. Having playdates has many benefits, which we'll learn about later in this episode. But first, let's listen to a conversation between friends Claire and Alan. They're arranging a playdate for their sons who are friends.
Hi, Alan. How you going?
Hi, Claire. Yeah, good. Work's not too bad, and the kids seem to be settling into school okay. By the way, my son can't stop talking about your son, Noah.
Yeah, Noah talks about Eric non-stop too. What about we set up a playdate for the kids this Saturday? They can hang out at ours.
Okay, thanks for the invite. Yeah, I can drop Eric off at 1 p.m. and maybe pick him up at 3.
No worries. Or we can drive him back to yours if that's easier.
Appreciate it. Thanks, Claire. See ya.
Did you hear the casual way that Claire greeted Alan? She said,
How you going?
As you've probably noticed, it is very common in Australia to shorten words. So instead of saying, How are you going? This is often shortened to,
How you going?
Work's not too bad, and the kids seem to be settling into school okay.
Alan's work is not too bad, which means everything is fine. He also said that his kids seem to be settling into school okay. If you are settling into something, you are starting to get comfortable. You can use this expression to talk about becoming comfortable in a lot of different situations. For example, if you started a new job, you could say, I'm settling into my new role. You can even use it to talk about living in Australia. I'm settling into Australia well. Alan's son Eric always talks about Claire's son Noah.
Noah talks about his best friend Eric non-stop too.
Non-stop means always or all the time.
What about we set up a playdate for the kids this Saturday?
To set something up means to arrange to do it or to schedule it.
They can hang out at ours.
To hang out means to spend time together. Ours is a shortened version of our place or our home. Alan then says,
I can drop Eric off at 1 p.m. and maybe pick him up at 3.
To drop someone off and to pick someone up are opposites of each other. To drop someone off means to take them to a particular place, while to pick them up means to collect them from a place. Claire offers,
We can drive him back to yours if that's easier.
Yours in this case is a shortened version of your place or your house. Sometimes it's easier to set up playdates when you're friends with the other parents. But what if you don't know them or are only acquaintances, meaning you don't know them very well? Let's look at another scenario with Alan and Claire. This time, their children are older and Alan and Claire are only acquaintances and so don't know each other very well.
I hear your son is into skateboarding. We're planning to go to a new skate park this Saturday. Perhaps you could join us?
I'm sure my son would love it. What time should we meet up?
What about we pencil in 2 p.m?
Yes, sure. See you then.
Have you ever gone skateboarding? Skateboarding is a popular sport in which a person rides a small board with wheels. Alan says,
I hear your son is into skateboarding as well. We're planning to go to a new skate park this Saturday.
To be into something means to like or love it. In this situation, you'll notice that Alan did not say the word playdate. The word play is generally used for younger children only. For older children, often from the age of 8 or older, we usually say hang out or meet up. Alan also asks,
What about we pencil in 2 p.m.?
to pencil something in means to agree to do it and make a time for. In our previous scenario, Claire accepted the invitation from Alan. But sometimes, we may want to say no to an invite, and that can be difficult to do. How do you say no to an invitation in a polite and friendly way? Let's learn from Claire.
My son's having a sleepover with some classmates this weekend. They'll have a movie night and eat pizza. My wife and I will be checking in on them, of course. Would your son like to come along?
That sounds fun. Thank you for the invite, but we can't make it at the moment. Sorry. Our weekdays have been so hectic lately, so we're trying to keep weekends for family time.
No worries. We're in the same boat. I understand.
Thank you, though. Maybe next time.
Alan's son is having a sleepover. A sleepover is a playdate where children spend the night at a friend's house. Do you remember what Alan said his son and friends would do during the sleepover?
They'll have a movie night and eat pizza. My wife and I will be checking in on them, of course.
A movie night is a night in which friends watch movies together. To check in is to make contact with someone to find out how they are doing. Claire refused the invitation, but she did it in a polite and friendly way. Let's hear her again.
Thank you for the invite, but we can't make it at the moment. Sorry.
Adding in sorry makes the no sound polite and kind. It's also good to give a reason why you are declining an invitation, just like Claire did when she said,
Our weekdays have been so hectic lately, so we're trying to keep weekends for family time.
hectic means busy. By giving this reason, Claire is saying that she would love for her son to spend time with other children, but right now is not a good time. It's a nice and friendly way of saying that when her son is free in the future, he will be able to join his classmates. Alan then says,
We're in the same boat.
to be in the same boat means to be in the same difficult situation as Claire. Remember that you can always say yes or no to a playdate invite, depending on whether you're comfortable with it or you have other things to do. But there are benefits if you decide to let your child go on a playdate. And here to talk about the benefits of playdates is educator and owner of a family daycare in Melbourne, Suleika Rani. Hi Suleika, thanks for joining us today.
Hi, Nikki. My pleasure.
So Suleika, tell us, what are the benefits of playdates?
Well, for one, play dates are important for helping kids develop their social skills. When they can socialize and interact with other children, they improve their language skills and learn about how to share with others and take turns.
That's true. I know that playdates are also good for learning new things and problem solving.
Definitely, children can do all kinds of activities when they are on play dates, such as crafts, sports, and even cooking. It depends on what the children want to do and what the parents can or want to prepare for children. Sometimes they can simply play together, but no matter the activity, play dates allow children to learn how to become problem solvers and cope with big feelings such as frustration, especially when they get into disagreements with their friends. But you know what the most important thing about playdates is?
What?
Playdates are fun. It is a great way for kids to have fun, do activities they want, and build friendships. Plus, organizing a playdate and talking with other parents are a great way to get to know people, practice your English, and get involved in your community.
Absolutely. Thanks so much for the information, Suleika. Do you mind staying longer to help me practice the words and phrases we learned today? See if you can remember the meaning of these words and phrases before you hear the answers. What is a playdate?
A playdate is a social occasion arranged for children to play together and interact.
To pencil in means?
To pencil in means to put someone or something in a schedule.
A sleepover is?
A sleepover is a night spent by children or young people at a friend's house.
We heard different ways to ask for a playdate.
What about we set up a play date for the kids this Saturday?
They can hang out at ours.
Perhaps you are available to join us.
What about we pencil in 2 p.m.?
My son is having a sleepover this weekend.
We'll be checking in on them.
Would he like to come?
We also heard different ways to accept a playdate.
I can drop him off at 1 p.m.
I'll pick him up at 3 p.m.
I can drive him to yours.
Appreciate it.
What time should we meet up?
And also different ways to decline a playdate.
Thank you for the invite, but we can't make it at the moment. Sorry.
Weekdays have been hectic, so we try to keep weekends for family time.
Thank you, though.
Maybe next time.
I love it when my mum organises me playdates because I get to hang out with my friends. It's so much fun.
For learning notes and transcripts, visit the SBS Learn English website, where you can also find a quiz to test your listening and understanding skills. And if you want to get in touch with us, reach out on Facebook. We are SBS Learn English. I'm your host, Nikki. Thank you for listening.
Learning English can change your life. Subscribe so you don't miss an episode and visit our website for learning notes and transcripts.